Hello students, in this class we are going to discuss trigonometry functions for sum and difference. Trigonometry functions for sum and difference of angles. Trigonometry functions for sum or difference. For two angles. Sum or difference of two angles. Okay. I'll give you a list of formula of sum and difference of two angles. And first formula, that is cos of A plus B. The A plus B is known as compound angle. Then cos of A plus B will be equal to cos A and cos B. The middle sign plus, take opposite sign for cos, sin A into sin B. This is first and result of the compound angle. The compound angle sum of two angles. This is for sum of two angles. For same cos, difference of two angles, and cos of A minus B. The same term will come, but the middle sign from negative into positive. Cos A and cos B plus sin A, sin B. This is second one. And third one, this is for sine of sum of two angle A plus B. Just remember, sine of A plus B equal to sin A and cos B plus and cos A sin B. All identities of compound angle. The compound angle sum of two or difference of two angles. And fourth one, sine of difference of two angles A minus B sin A cos B minus cos A and sin B. So cos A plus B, cos A minus B, sin A plus B, sin A minus B. The next one, tan of A plus B. Tan of A plus B, tan A plus tan B, the denominator 1 minus tan A into tan B. The other one, tan of A minus B, tan A minus tan B, the denominator 1 plus tan A into tan B. The seventh one, cot of A plus B, cot A and cot B minus 1 by cot A plus cot B. Take note of it. Then, and eighth one, cot of A minus B. Cot of A minus B is cot A and cot B and plus 1, the denominator cot B minus cot A. So remember all this formula and sum, difference, sum, difference, sum, difference, sum, difference. Cos, sin and tan combination and cot combination. Dear student, with the help of these identities, we can derive now product rule. And product rule of that is trigonometry identities in terms of product. We will discuss now and copy it. Sine of or cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b, and cos of a plus b, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, adding both and 2 times and cos a in the cos b. This one formula. And remember student, if we take and a plus b is x and y is a minus b, by solving these two linear equations in two variables a and b, and a will be equal to x plus y by 2, b will be equal to x minus y by 2. And using this conversion, the same result cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b is equal to 2 cos a cos b. This can be written instead of a plus b x cos x plus cos y is equal to 2 times cos of a is arithmetic mean of x and y, and b is subtractive mean of x and y. Okay, so this is known as product rule. Cos x plus cos y is 2 times cos of x plus y by 2 and cos of x minus y by 2. Okay, and similarly, and cos of a plus b minus cos of a minus b is minus 2 times sin of a plus b at minus 2 times sin a sin b, or in term of x, if we take a plus b x, a minus b y, and this is cos x minus cos y will be equal to minus 2 times and sin of x plus y by 2 into sin of x minus y by 2, and copy it. So we are going to discuss this kind of formula in term of sin of a plus b and sin of a minus b, and sin of a plus b minus sin of a minus b, and go through it and copy it. Okay. And sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus b. This is 2 times sin a and cos b, or in term of x and y, sin x plus sin y is 2 times sin of x plus y by 2 and cos of x minus y by 2. Make note of it. This is for sin of a plus b, sin of a minus b, both are sin. In term of x and y, sin of subtractive mean and cos of that is sine of arithmetic mean, cos of subtractive mean, and sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b, and this is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b, and the expansion of this sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. When you subtract, we can get 2 times instead of sine a sine b cos a, or cos a sine b, cos a sine b. In terms of x and y, sine of x and minus sine y will be equal to 2 times and cos of arithmetic mean, x plus y by 2. Yes, a equal to x plus y by 2 whenever x equal to a plus b and y is a minus b, and sine of b is subtracting mean x minus y by 2. Okay, this is for the sign combination, and copy it. Okay. Dear student, and if we take a equal to b, then we can get multiple angle 2a, sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a. Multiple angle trigonometric functions for multiple angle. And cos of 2a, cos 2a is nothing but cos of a plus a. First angle a, second angle also a. You can use the formula cos of a plus b. So cos of a plus b, cos a, cos b, and minus sin a, sin b. Expanding this, and cos a into cos a, cos square a minus sin square a. So cos 2a equal to cos square a minus sin square a. So this one identity of a cos 2a. Dear student, the same cos 2a can be expressed only in terms of cos, or cos 2a can be expressed only in terms of sin. And to express only in terms of cos, we can retain cos square a. Instead of sin square a, we can take 1 minus cos square a. Then cos square a, another cos square a, 2 cos square a minus 1 is cos 2a. Or from this, cos square a can be written 1 plus cos 2a by 2. This is most important formula in the trigonometry. Quadratic is converted into linear. The degree of cos 2, that is quadratic. Here multiple angle, basic angle. Quadratic of basic angle is written as a multiple angle. Cos square a equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2, or cos 2a equal to 2 cos square a minus 1. Similarly, and cos 2a can be written in terms of sin square a. This cos square a is 1 minus sin square a, already another sin square a, then 1 minus 2 sin square a. This is cos 2a. Or this sin square a 1 minus cos 2a by 2. is another conversion. So sin square A can be written in term of cos 2A. Cos square in term of cos 2A. So for some time in integral calculus, and we have to convert both cos square theta and sin square theta, both cos square A, sin square A in term of cos A. If we get a uniformity and simplification, and the integral part will be a simpler one. Okay, so all this no cos, and one more conversion for cos we have to learn. Cos 2A in term of tan. Cos 2A is cos square A minus sin square A, the denominator 1. Dear student, instead of 1, I will take cos square A plus sin square A. Then this is cos square A minus sin square A, the denominator cos square A plus sin square A. If we divide each and every term, there are 4 terms, and by cos square A, 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A, this is cos 2A. So cos 2A in term of tan, 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A cos 2A. Okay, this is for and multiple angle, and the same thing can be written in terms of a submultiple angle also. First, and go through and copy it, all the important identities. Then we will move further. Okay. The multiple angle sine 2A is sine of A plus A, correct? So we can use the formula sine of A plus B. What is the expansion of sine of A plus B? Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. We can use. So using that, sine A and cos A plus cos A sine A. Repeated terms, so 2 times sine A and cos A is sine 2A is another most important conversion in trigonometry. Okay, sine 2A and 2 sine A cos A. 2 sine A cos A. And one more conversion, sine 2A and 2 sine A cos A is divided by 1. Instead of the denominator 1, we can use the identity cos square A plus sin square A. That is 1. This is cos square A plus sin square A. Now, if we divide by every term by cos square A, then sin 2A would be written 2 tan A, the denominator 1 plus tan square A. This is another important conversion. Sin 2A in term of tan, 2 tan A by 1 plus tan square A. This is for and multiple angles or 2 angles, 2A and cos 2A we discussed. Now we have discussed sin 2A. Now we are going to discuss tan 2A and copy it. Okay, next one, tan 2A. Tan 2A and tan of A plus A. We can use the formula tan of A plus B. What is tan of A plus B? Tan A plus tan B, the numerator. The denominator 1 minus tan A into tan B. So both angle equal. So tan A plus tan A, 2 tan A. The denominator 1 minus and tan square A. This is for no and tan 2A and multiple angles. The same identities can be converted for instead of multiple angle and sub multiple angle. So next and set a formula for sub multiple angle. So we can continue now. Here instead of multiple angle for sub multiple angle. Okay, and sine A can be written sine of 2 times A by 2. Then sine 2 theta, 2 sine theta, that is A by 2 and cos A by 2. Remember, this is a sub multiple angle. Sine A, 2 sine A by 2 into cos A by 2. And the same sine A in term of tan 2 and tan A by 2 by 1 plus tan square A by 2. Sine A, 2 sine A by 2 cos A by 2. Another identity in term of tan sine A, 2 tan A by 2 by 1 plus tan square A by 2. Copy it. Now we will discuss for cos A. Cos A and cos square A by 2 minus sin square A by 2. This one formula. The same cos A in term of cos 2 cos square A by 2 minus 1 is another formula. Then the same cos A 1 minus 2 sin square A by 2. Then same cos A 1 minus tan square A by 2 is divided by 1 plus tan square A by 2. Okay, all in term of and A by 2, A by 2. A by 2 is known as submultiple angle. What is the meaning of submultiple angle? The coefficient of angle 1 by 2, not integral multiple. Non-integral multiple, generally known as submultiple angle. And one more conversion formula is we have to learn sin square A is 1 minus and cos A by 2 and cos square A 1 plus and cos 2A by 2, and from this conversion we can write and tan A is square root of 1 minus cos A by 1 plus and cos A. And this is sin square A means cos A by 2 and cos sin square A by 2. I need to change something. Yes, sin square A by 2 is 1 minus cos A by 2 and cos square A by 2 1 plus and cos A by 2, and this implies sin square by cos square tan square tan A by 2 equal to positive root of 1 minus cos A by 1 plus and cos A. All these three know, and very important conversion and in integral calculus. Okay, so now you can't understand the importance of trigonometry. In the higher studies, when you learn physics in so many areas, and entire physics is application of calculus and trigonometry. That is why no, we have to give and more importance in learning and trigonometric identities, and we must know how to derive all this and formulae. Okay, and go through it. So we have learned for 2a. Now we can discuss for and 3a trigonometric functions for multiple angle. 3a trigonometric functions for multiple angle 3a. We'll discuss one by one. And first one, prove that sine 3a is 3 times sine a minus 4 times sine cube a. Another important conversion. Sine 3a, 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. Okay. And proof. And sine 3a can be written sine 2a plus a. Then using formula sine of a plus b, sine 2a and cos a plus cos 2a into sine a. This is compound angle formula. 2a is taken first angle, a is taken second angle. Okay. Then sine 2a, 2 sine a into cos a and one more cos a. And we need a sine 3a in term of sine, so better we can convert a cos 2a in term of sine a is 1 minus 2 sine square a. This cos 2a is 1 minus 2 sine square a into sine a, correct? Now, so sine a, 2 sine a, instead of cos into cos, cos square a, 1 minus sine square a plus 1 into sine a minus 2 sine square into sine cube a. Now, just expand and write 2 times sine a and 1 times sine a, so 3 times sine a minus 2 sine cube and another 2 sine cube, 4 sine cube a. Hence the proof, and go through it. It's a proof of the result. Sine 3a, 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a, and go through it. We'll move to next question. Similar question. And prove that and cos 3a is 4 and cos cube a minus 3 and cos a. Okay, proof. Cos 3a, as we discussed in the previous derivation, cos 3a is splitted as 2a and 1a. Dear student, now we can use cos of a plus b, the compound angle formula. And cos of 2a plus cos 2a and cos A minus sin 2A again sin A. To get the final result in term of cos, better we can write cos 2A in term of cos. Cos 2A in term of cos, 2 cos square A minus 1. 2 cos square A minus 1. Correct? Into cos A. And sin 2A, 2 sin A into cos A. Again sin A. Let us expand 2 cos cube A minus cos A and 2 we can include cos A. Instead of sin A into sin A, sin square A is 1 minus cos square A. 1 minus cos square A. Now minus 2 cos A and minus cos A, overall minus 3 cos A, minus of minus plus 2 cos cube, another 2 cos cube, 4 and cos cube A minus and 3 and cos A. So this is what we required. So hence the proof. Cos 3A equal to 4 cos cube A minus 3 and cos A. Copy it. Now we will discuss for tan 3A. Tan 3A. Okay. Prove that tan 3A is equal to 3 tan A minus a tan cube A 1 minus 3 tan square A. And you have to show this result. And proof. And tan 3A, we can make 3A as a compound angle of 2A and 1A. Tan of 3A and 1A. So tan of 3A plus 1A, tan 3A plus tan A, 1 minus and tan, I think this is 3A means this should be 2A, this also 2A, tan 2A and tan A. Check it once again. Yes, 3A is 2A plus A, and using the compound angle formula tan of A plus B, tan of A plus B expansion, tan A plus tan B in the numerator, the denominator 1 minus tan A into tan B. In the place of first angle, I have taken A, 2A. In the place of second angle, A. And it is known that tan 2A is 2 tan A by 1 minus tan square A. Because we are supposed to get the final result in term of A, that is basic angle. The multiple angle 3A, but we have to give our final result in term of a basic angle 1A. And instead of tan 2A, 2 tan A divided by 1 minus tan square A and plus tan A. The denominator 1 minus of 2 tan A by 1 minus tan square A into tan A. Into tan A. And taking LCM on numerator and denominator, 2 tan A plus tan A into 1 minus tan cube A. So 3 tan A minus tan cube A in the numerator. The denominator 1 into 1, 1 minus of minus tan square A and the another and 2 tan square A. So 1 minus tan square A and minus 2 tan square A, overall minus 3 tan square A. So this is the unrequired result. Tan 3A equal to 3 tan A minus tan cube A, so divided by 1 minus 3 tan square A. So dear student, in this class and we have discussed only the concept and the derivation of all types of and formula for compound angle and compound angle, sum of two angle and difference of two angle, and product rule taking a plus b equal to x, a minus b equal to y. So on the identities are formulae in terms of x and y, and then we discuss multiple angles and A and B are equal mean we did for sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, and cos 2a in terms of cos, in terms of sin or mixed case, or in terms of tan also. Everything we discuss. And then we discuss submultiple angle. Sin A in term of A by 2, cos A in term of A by 2, in term of tan A in term of tan A by 2. We discuss all these. And then and multiple angle 3 times A plus A plus A. Dear student, if you know the mechanism of the derivation, you can derive and formula for 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, whatever be the multiple angle, we can derive the formula. There is one general rule at the end of the chapter, trigonometry. I will give you the shortcut related to entrance examination, joint entrance examination, and any other competitive examination. So, my dear student, let us wind up on today's session with this concept area. The continuation of this class will be continued in the next class. There we are going to discuss example problems from NCERT book and the next exercise 3.3 of the chapter trigonometry from and mathematics 11th standard NCERT book. And thank you students.